Hey guys, it's Nathan TitanBane here, and I'm doing a video today to talk about my my deck and my gear, because when I went on YouTube after I created this guy and I got around level 65, 70, I didn't see pretty much any deck or gear guides, and so I just kind of want to make one just for you guys to see, you know, what your opinions were about it, and yeah, so. Alright, these are my stats: 75 death damage, 5 to the rest, and then 37 resistance. And then my crit is 120, well, 119 actually, and then 87. I know this isn't the best, but it's the best I can get with what I have so far. I'm trying to wait until I can do a Atlantia run, but no one really wants to do it with me at this point. So these are the staffs I kind of switch between, and well, I never use these, but I sometimes use this one, and then sometimes the Dying Embers Tiki Torch, and I like the crit it gives, but it has no block, so I pretty much get destroyed whenever I use that one if they crit. So once I hit 72, I got the balanced longbow, which has a pretty, I guess it's in the name, it's a balanced longbow, 37 block and 23 crit, which isn't that bad. And I used the Bear's Claw of Death, still trying to get the one from the Tower of the Elephant, but that'll be soon. And I use this when I'm trying to keep my heals up with like bosses that hit really hard, like a storm boss. And then I don't really have a specific one, I just use whichever one gives me the most health for the most part. I use the Black Spinal Battle or the Spider Shadow Stone, but usually this one because it gives me the block. So I use the Enchanted Ornament pet, which I've named Rocco, and it has 5 damage and 9 resistance, but my pet, which is a Sprite, Proof, and Defy, I have on my Storm because I want him to have the best chance of being able to solo as much as possible. And so yeah, alright, and I use the Dead Chieftain's Fang deck, and this is what it looks like. I have 3 tower shields. Actually, let me change that real quick. I usually carry 4 tower shields, 2 volcanic shields, 2 legend shields, and I carry 2 death shields. Well, something's wrong with this, but yeah. And so this is what I have: 4 curse, 4 death blades. Oh yeah, that's why. And okay, and 2 dream shields, 4 feints, 4 death trap, 2 plague, 4 vampires, Dr. Von's monster I have 6, and I carry 4 crows, 6 skeletal dragons, and yeah. Usually I pretty much only use Scarecrow. That's what I do with this deck, which is my deck I use when I'm just trying to get a collect quest, or trying to get that done quickly. So yeah, 3 Colossals, 3 Vengeances, 3 Death Blades, and 2 Spirit Blades, and yeah. As for treasure cards, I use, well, these are all just drops I've gotten out of dungeons, so I don't really have specifics except for Unstoppable when I'm fighting death mobs and I really don't feel like putting in prisms because it takes too long. So yeah, that's my deck, and I don't really do PvP much, so I wouldn't know what to tell you about that, but I have somewhat of an idea, so I will just go ahead and show you guys what that would look like. So when you're death, you don't really need healing spells all that much, but I still recommend keeping at least 2 in there just in case you can't find one. And usually most people have the masteries, but I haven't gotten one. Well, gotten around to getting one, so that'll be next. But yeah, so you want to keep tower shields in because some people will judgment you or try to for you, and these are always nice. And you want as many colossals, and sometimes you can use gargantuan for small hits, like if you wanted to. I'm gonna put that in there. But if you wanted to use a ghoul for a lot of health but not use as many pips, you could just gargantuan that and then hit. So I recommend keeping in at least one fortify, well no, 2 fortifies, 2 vengeances, and a lot of infallibles, like at least 5. Alright, and then 4 curse, 1 prism, just in case they try to. Actually, no prisms, never mind. But 4 death traps, 4 death blades, 4 feints, crows, spirit blades, and 3 vamps, 4 skeletal pirate, 3 poisons, 2 bonds, 2 skeletal dragons, and 2 rays. That's pretty good. I don't have bad juju because I haven't done Grizzleheim or Winter Tusk, but I'll probably do that soon. So that's definitely something you're gonna want in there. And then powers are pretty good, so I'd give yourself 1. And just as a finisher, give yourself a dark sprite, just in case you don't have enough pips for something and they could heal. You just want a dark sprite so you can kill them efficiently. So that'll about do it. Hopefully that helps some of you guys. And this isn't a professional thing. This isn't like the best gear you can have. So I know a bunch of people will hate because that happened last time I made one on my storm. But you know what? It's cool. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed.